I'm not saying like crazy people. All right. What I'm not saying is people who go, I'm so random. Whoa, my mic's backwards. You're not random, you're sad. There's a difference. I hate random people. Okay, I don't hate random people, I dislike random people. So much so that, if they got hurt, I wouldn't care. In the most Catholic way. I'm getting a look from Mr. McCoy right now. I'm gonna get talked to after this. He's looking at me, he's like, Ron, you can't just say you want them to be hurt. No, I said, if they were hurt. And I said in the most Catholic way. And they'd be like, here's your Saturday. And then I wouldn't show up, and they would call me down Monday and go, where were you? And I go, well, I hate Saturdays. Well, I don't hate Saturdays, I strongly dislike Saturdays. So much so, if I got hurt, I wouldn't care. And then he would be all like, pick up the pace, get some place. Now, we all know, I do know, like, crazy people, they work here, you know that, right?
Oh, no.
Like, there's a specific man I know.
Oh, no.
That's insane. You know Mr. Lopes, right? Yeah. Exposed 2017. Mr. Lopes is an English teacher. Well, he's an English teacher.
Whoa.
He's a good teacher, I'll give him that. But I had him sophomore year, and I had him last semester too. We go off track too much. We do. Like, we don't focus in that class, and neither does he. And I remember I was with my guidance counselor, Mrs. Stevenson, and she went, oh, it's time for class. I was with Mrs. Stevenson, and she goes, all right, Ron, what kind of English do you want? Do you want British literature? Do you want the pop culture one or whatever? And I'm like, yeah, maybe maybe pop culture. I'm like interested in that. And she was like, do you want to take Shakespeare? And I was like, I hate Shakespeare. Why would I take that? And she goes, well, Lopes does teach it. I'll take it. If Lopes is in it, I know for the first half, we're going to talk about dolphins or something. Which did happen. He talked about, no, I'm serious. Like, he talked about dolphin sonar or something. And I'm like, Lopes, we're on Hamlet. Can we talk about Hamlet? And he goes, no, shut up. So, I was in his class. Now, let's say how crazy it is. Now, I was in his class, and I was sitting down at my desk, and I got a hot meal that day. It was the first hot meal I had in a while. Yeah. It was mozzarella sticks and French fries. Right, here's me sitting at the desk. Right? Lopes walks on by. Walks out of the room. And I go, what just happened? So, in my anger, I turned to my audience at that time, at the classroom, and I just went, that Mussolini loving Italian, God! He's Italian, by the way. Oh yeah, I called him a fat Italian. That's.
No.
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I was angry. So, he comes back, and he's got more fries. So my fries weren't enough for him.
Oh, no.
He walks over to my desk, gives me more fries. He gives me the fries that are in his thing. And I was like, there is a God. And he's Italian. And I didn't know what to say. I was just like, yo, thanks, Mr. Lopes, this is amazing. And he goes, yeah, too bad I'm a fat Italian, right, Ron? Apparently he heard me on the way out. So fast forward to a week later, I'm eating goldfish, right? And it's the pizza flavored goldfish. You know it's good. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like you. I'm kidding, I don't know you. So, Mr. Lopes walks on by, and yet again, he goes, puts his pasta-loving hands and the food, and he starts eating it, and I'm just like, dude, this is my only thing I'm eating today, all right? It's the only thing. And he goes, well, I guess I should just shut my fat Italian mouth, right? Sits in his director's chair, and I'm pissed. So I say, I'm surprised that thing hasn't collapsed beneath you.
Oh, no!
I don't regret it,
Savage.
but it was really funny. He laughed, I laughed. Mrs. Reed, don't stop me. So yeah, that relationship between Mr. Lopes and I made me think, I was like, should I be a teacher? Because it seems kind of fun. No. Being a teacher is the worst thing ever. I don't know how you guys do it. Like, you have to deal with these jerks over here. You have to deal with me. No, I don't want to be a teacher. There's two types of teachers, all right? And this is what explains it all. The first type of teacher, he's usually a new teacher, and he...
Nope.
People are interrupting me, Jesus. Yeah, Mr. DiGiorno, for example. They're the nicest teachers you'll ever meet, and they're really chill with the students. But people are just jerks to them. And then you have the second kind of teacher that's, like, won't give the kids a chance. You know, it's just like, you're not doing that. So, I just like that. All right. So, and usually the first teacher becomes the second teacher over time. They just snap. Like, I bet $500 that one of these teachers, like one of the teachers that you think is the meanest, they were the nicest person on their first day of work. I promise you that. Mrs. Reed. I'm kidding, you're a lovely lady. So, where was I? Oh yeah, teachers. So yeah, I do not want to be a teacher, but I have a friend who wants to be a teacher. I'm gonna keep her name silent. She's insane. She's gonna be like, Ron, why'd you put me in a joke? Shut up. So, in that, she wanted to be a teacher. And usually you meet people that want to be teachers, like I'm good with kids. I want to be, smart with them, But this person went up to me and she was like, I want to be a teacher because I want to impose my wisdom upon the world. Do you know? Because frankly, and I was being serious, I was just like, oh, so you're going to become a professor? You're going to be a college thing? No. I'm going to teach kindergarten. What's that snot-nosed brat gonna think when you're like, oh, that's how you do your taxes, No, they're more wondering what's a circle, all right? Like, I just imagine there's this wizard, right? She's the wizard, and then the hero is the child, the kindergartner goes up to the child and goes, child, do you know your ABCs? You don't, it's okay. If you don't know your ABCs, it's fine. No one knows their ABCs when they first start, it's just ABCs, But there's a certain tune you can put it to. There's a certain tune that makes you help you remember it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You know the words. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Yeah! So now I know my ABCs.
Next time, what you say.
Thank you. So yeah. Oh. So I do have one more last thing I think I have to say. Yeah, that was in the script. Yep. So there's one more last thing I gotta say before I leave. This is not the first time I did stand-up, obviously.
Oh yeah, because you're so good.
Listen, I'm cocky, but So this isn't the first time, but the first time I did it, it was 6 years ago, 7. How old am I? It was when I was 10. It was when I was 10, and it was at this summer camp, and you had to do this talent, and I'm like, I'm funny, right? Right? No. So I walked up, and I like some other people did stand up, some other kids. I was like, yeah, they're pretty good, I got one-liners, but I think I got something. I'm just naturally funny, So I walked up there, all right, biggest train wreck of my life. I walked up there, all right. Hey, what's good? All right, that's my family. Look at them. Look at my family. Look at them. Hey guys, that's my family. Look at them. You get the point. Good night. night. That was it. So it makes you. No, shut up, Trish.
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, trying to upstage me.
No.
So, yeah, I'll wrap it up. So, it made me think, like, I didn't want to do stand-up ever again. You know, I was just like, oh, that was horrible. I embarrassed myself completely. I shouldn't do stand-up again. But I'm standing up here, well, sitting, kind of, in front of you guys, and I'm getting a fantastic response. So, this isn't going to be the last time I'm going to do this. So, all I got to say is that I was cocky back then. I'm still cocky now. But it's just like, I have a script with me. Well, I don't really have a script. I ran through it. So all I gotta say, if you think you're funny and you could just be naturally funny, that's great. But when you're doing stand-up, you can't just be random.
Hey!
Good night.